have Mr. Jhunjhunwala also joining us to explain what to make of this news body and the reaction. Mr. Jhunjhunwala, thank you very much, and I must thank you for accommodating, talking to us all the way from Japan. So what do you make of the way people are getting concerned on the street that if capacities start coming on stream in China, higher supply fears, how will it impact your realization, and what do you make of this risk?
You see, to put it into perspective, I've explained this many a times before. We are really not concerned about what happens in China, because there are two grades of electrodes, which is called the ultra-high power, which by definition is ultra-high power, large electrodes for difficult furnaces, larger furnaces. And then there are non-UHP, non-ultra-high power for small and lower grade electrodes. So what China does is all low grade electrodes. So we were never competing in the same space with China, and we are not competing with China even today. So whatever happens or whatever is happening now, I mean, we are really not bothered, because China was not exporting the kind of electrodes that we produce in India, or let's say the Japanese produce or the Americans produce. So these are, I mean, I should not say it is like comparing apples and oranges, but it is very close to that. So the market is reacting to something which probably they need to understand, that we are not in the same space. And one plant out of 10 plants which got closed may have restarted. And so out of a capacity which was closed for about 200 to 300,000 tons, if one plant may have restarted after the winter cuts have been eased, but that 10,000 ton or 20,000 tons closures out of 200 to 300,000 tons really means very little in the overall thing. So my reaction is that, at least as far as I'm concerned, I'm not really concerned with this news item or whatever is happening. And as far as we are concerned, we are more or less fully booked up for the next 6 months.
Mr. Jhunjhunwala, thanks very much.
Fairly healthy prices.
Right. So I'm sure a lot of your shareholders would be happy to know that this clarification coming from you, that your business model is intact and the demand supply scenario continues to favor companies such as yours, and you also clarified that your capacities are completely booked. Now let's also talk about what is the kind of realizations you are clocking right now, once that you put to rest the speculation that China overcapacity concern will hit your business. These are different grades and will not impact your business as per you, but what are the realization picture looking like, and how do you see it fare over the next couple of quarters?
So I can't preempt our annual results, which are going to come in the next 4 weeks or so. But all I can tell you is our realization quarter on quarter has increased in the past 2-3 quarters, and is increasing in the current quarter, for which the results will be announced in the next couple of weeks. And as I said, for the next 2 quarters, we are more or less fully booked up. And these are also higher than what the results will be announced in the next couple of weeks.
Mr. Jhunjhunwala.
Our model, yeah.
Right, go ahead. You can complete your point.
No. So what I'm saying is that quarter on quarter, our realizations have improved, and quarter on quarter in the next 2 quarters also they are increasing. And I can say that with full confidence, because as I said, the order book is fully booked.
All right, Mr. Jhunjhunwala, we'll let you go on that one. Thank you very much for that important clarification coming in.
Thank you.
From HEG. Guys, with that, it's back to you. I would also like to mark the gradual slow recovery which the stock prices are showing once some amount of clarification is set in from the management regarding robustness of the business model.
The need of the hour, Jay, really, when it comes to these stocks, because I'm sure a lot of investors as well panicked. But that is the management of HEG speaking exclusively to ET now, saying that they are not concerned that China goes ahead and deals with low-grade electrodes, and they are not competing with the Chinese players. They are fully booked out for the next few months. Pricing is looking healthy as well. So yes, a minor amount of recovery.
And also, one thing important, they said that, there were 10, 15 plants that got closed. So, if one or two get start, it really doesn't change the dynamics as well, even if it were to have a little bit of impact.